Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel Coin Lady. If the idea is approved, lightweight NFTs could be added to XRP ledger. Also, how likely is it that Judge Torres will rule against you? Taking into account John Beaton's Twitter feedback, a synopsis of Ripple vs. SEQ. Moreover, could the recent meeting between the Prime Minister of Montenegro and Ripple executives aid the Balkan country in developing an accessible payment infrastructure? Finally, we'll examine the transfer of 405 million XRP from Wales to an unidentified wallet, as well as the price of XRP according to crypto market analysts. If this is something that piques your attention, read on. A new proposal has been put up voicing discontent with the XLS20 standard, which brought the NEFT revolution to XRP ledger and offering enhancements to NONFUNGIBLE tokens. The XLS35DX proposal suggests a new, more compact NFT format called URI token. Complexity, general lack of knowledge, and the absence of first-class NEFT objects are cited as the primary causes of frustration with XLS20. Without delving into the technical intricacies, which can be found here, it is clear that the proposed standard's small weight is due to the lack of brokers and buy and sell offers for NFTs, as well as the new reserve charge plan. In this scenario, a single marketplace will collect all available bids. That manner, the XRP ledger and NFTs are both freed of a lot of extraneous metadata. A sudden shift, however, may be too late for the main network, but intriguing for the sidechain, as one XRP contributor points out. Deaton Law Firm co-founder and managing partner John E. Deaton tweeted about the SEC's inconsistent position on whether or not Ripple is a common enterprise. He concluded that Judge Torres may decide against the summary judgment because there is a genuine dispute of material facts about the existence of a common enterprise. Earlier this month, Dean shared a tweet from a crypto influencer predicting that Ripple would lose the lawsuit for lack of a compelling argument. In response, the lawyer outlined a scenario in which the judge may rule in favor of the cryptocurrency firm and declare a complete victory. The pre-1933 Blue Sky argument, Dean said in a tweet, is receiving a lot of attention. This is a question for the Second Circuit and the Supreme Court. Although the current Supreme Court could concur with that position, I doubt that Judge Torres does. Deaton further argues that the judge had no trouble following along with Ripple's XRP sales since the US government didn't apply the Howey standard to every transaction and instead used the all but for causation test. The SEQ is argumentative, per Deaton. XRP wouldn't exist if Ripple executives Jed McCaleb and Chris Larson hadn't invented it. He goes on to say that the SEQ contends Ripple is solely to blame if a government outside of US jurisdiction declares XRP to be a currency. Ultimately, Deaton predicts that the judge will rule in favor of Ripple if it rejects the SEC's broad allegations. This leads him to conclude that the SEQ will not receive summary judgment in the form in which it has asked for it, and further forecasts will be unable to make until the attorney has access to the full rule. The 56 pieces of evidence and facts. Furthermore, Montenegro's Prime Minister, Dresden Abujovic, in a short Twitter thread on January 18 for the first time revealed Ripple's close relations with the Balkan country, hinting at continued collaborations. Dr. Observing, according to Google's translation, revealed that he spoke with a few Ripple personnel, including CEO Brad Garlinghouse, in a Twitter thread that has now spread around the XRP community. The two sides conferred over plans to expand Montenegro's existing payment system to include more people. Our time with Ripple's James Wallace, VP of Central Bank Cooperation and CEO, was quite fruitful. Google can interpret what Dr. Observing wrote. We talked about how to improve financial access and inclusion by establishing a more robust payment system. Montenegro welcomes fresh perspectives and investment. The Prime Minister, meanwhile, let secret that a digital currency pilot test had been initiated with Ripple's assistance. We started a pilot project with Ripple and the central bank to create the country's first digital currency, also known as a stablecoin. This is what the observing doctor had to say. This is the first time the Montenegrins have ever been shown to have worked together. Also, Ripple. However, in a study published in December 2021, the country's central bank alluded to the possibility of creating digital payment options. most often collaborating with governments on CBDC development. This is the most recent example of the blockchain payments company's efforts to digitize payments worldwide. Recall that in 2021, Ripple will allow central banks to test CBDCs on a private ledger it developed. Later that same year, it began advocating for XRP, the native currency of the XRP ledger, as a solution to the issue of cross-border CBDC interoperability. XRP is seen as a perfect neutral bridge currency. Notably, Ripple's on-demand liquidity service, which the company recently revealed covers nearly 90% of the foreign exchange market, already uses XRP to bridge gaps in cross-border payments. Advocates of XRP have pointed to the cryptocurrency's potential as a bridge currency for the world's CBDCs as a reason to buy. The American company, Ripple, has been embroiled in a litigation with the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission for over 2 years, and it has finally progressed down to the whale transaction and our pricing analysis, despite its rising influence around the world. Don't miss out on being the first to know what's going on with XRP. Subscribe to our channel and enable notifications now. After a calm weekend, XRP whale accumulation is back in full swing thanks to 2 addresses that moved over 405 million tokens in just 15 hours, one of which was activated just today. The asset has dropped below the 41 cents level and is currently fighting to stay above the 39 cents level when this renewed whale activity emerges. The larger of the 2 transactions, which took place today, involves 252 million XRP, worth $101 million, being accumulated by an anonymous whale address. Since it was just active 3 days ago, the sending address has only made 3 transactions. In the second exchange, 153 million XRP worth $63.9 million were transferred between 2 untraceable wallets. After the transaction was completed, the tokens were transferred from the receiving address to wallets associated with Bitso, Independent Reserve, and Bitstamp. As of this writing, there are 100 XRP in the account. On Friday, whales transferred 413 million XRP in the same method, prompting these 2 transactions. Over 600 million tokens had been traded in just 2 days 3 days prior, and the community had observed this. This swarm of whale deals comes as the legal battle between Ripple and the SEC draws to a close, highlighting the increasing enthusiasm of wealthy investors for the asset. Although there has been a generally upbeat mood in the XRP side, new statements by attorney John Deaton suggest that Judge Torres may rule against Ripple and the SEC on their summary judgment requests. After today's drop below the 42 cents level, XRP is in troubled waters as it takes aim at the SEC for its atypical stance on what defines a shared company. Currently, the asset is fighting tooth and nail with the bears to stay above the 40 cents mark. Prior to targeting 40 cents as a target, the token needs to regain its previous price. If the asset can overcome the pivot point, it may gain momentum and be able to retake the 42 cents resistance level. Bitcoin Census, the cryptocurrency market data provider, recently pointed out the asset's formation of a triangle that, if broken to the upside, might result in a price of 51 cents. To be alerted immediately whenever a video is published on XRP News, please remember to hit the subscribe and notify buttons. You may see our other XRP history videos. In the meantime, you may catch us in the video below. See you later, bye.